Again, we breathe in, this time a sacred breath. If you're comfortable, consecrate your breath as sacred. And with our exhalation, just release and surrender all that does not match all that is sacred. Whatever you're releasing, you can let it go through the pores of your skin, through the soles of your feet, to Gaia, Mother Earth, to recycle, refresh, repurpose, restore, make new, or through your exhalations. This time, inviting you to consecrate your breath as a holy breath. Allowing this holy breath to infuse every organ, action, function, cell, and atom, molecule, fiber of your being with everything that is holy, everything that is for your highest and best good right here and right now. And again, with the exhalations, just release all that does not match all that is holy. As we simply return to our normal breathing pattern, we're reminded that every breath we take is divine. Every breath we inhale is holy. Every breath we are infused with is sacred. We just rest now in the center of this I am that I am. Allowing for any divine insight or revelation to make itself known, knowing that Spirit created each of us whole, complete, and perfect, knowing that Spirit knows how to speak to the core of our core. Simply listen and be still, receptive and aware. Open to receive your highest and best good now. By your willingness, allow for this divine intelligence to have its way for any healings most needed by your soul on your spiritual journey at this very moment in time. Just allow for any healings, known or unknown, to take place with ease and with grace. By your willingness, allow for multi-dimensional healing now. Allow for any transformation, demonstration that is for your highest and best good to occur. So just allow for your heart space to fill with gratitude. With this next inhalation, gratitude on the inhalation and gratitude on the exhalation. Knowing that this process of transformation and the provision of your highest and best good is ongoing and continues far after this meditation is concluded. Again, inviting you to breathe in even more gratitude, and with the exhale, fill the entire sanctuary space with gratitude. It becomes a field of plenitude, of fertile soil for all who now enter the space to receive their own individualized blessing and healing, transformation, insight, a direct manifestation, revelation, for the highest and best good of each of us individually and all of us collectively. And with this next inhalation, inviting you to bring your awareness and attention even more fully back to the body temple, the physical. You may want to just tap your feet to the ground, tap the fingertips together, being certain you can feel the physical. And when you're ready and in your own time, just gently allow the outer eyelids to open, becoming aware of the temperature and the space and one another. And with our next inhalation, we breathe back fully present to this moment. Refreshed and reinvigorated, restored, made new. And this concludes the meditation portion of today's service. To each of you, I'm profoundly and deeply grateful and thankful. Namaste.
Thank you, Brother Mark. Good morning, everybody. Think of the person next to you. Think God loves you and I love you too. And feel that love in the sanctuary. And in your mind, repeat after me. We come together. We come together. We come together. In the name of love, we come together. Come together. We come together. In the name of love. Take a look at the person next to you. Say, I recognize the God in you. And feel that love in the sanctuary. Lift your voice, repeat after me. Come together, we come together, we come together. In the name of love, we come together, we come together. From every walk of life, every creed and color, in kinship we unite, in honor of the love of each other. Take a look at the person next to you. Say, Namaste, I bow to you. Feel that love in the sanctuary. Then lift your voice, repeat after me. We come together, we come together, we come together. In come together, come together, come together in the name of love. Everybody get up on your feet, see the light in everybody you meet. Everybody get up on your feet, see the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded of who we've come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Hey, hey. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound, 'cause here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound like hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. Everybody get up on your feet, see the light in everybody you meet. Everybody get up on your feet, see the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded of who we've come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Hey, hey. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm in the right place at the right time, just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time, just where I'm supposed to be. Oh, my soul is welcome here. My soul is welcome here. I am getting a message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. 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 My soul is welcome. My soul is welcome here. My soul is welcome here. My soul is welcome here. My soul is welcome. Whoa, my soul is welcome here. My soul is welcome here. My soul is welcome here. My soul is welcome. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Yeah, my soul is welcome here. I am getting a message loud and clear. Getting a message loud and clear. Getting a message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. So is yours. Good morning, everybody.
Yay! Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our spiritual center here in Redlands, California. Thank you to everyone joining us live in our beautiful sanctuary and those who follow us on Facebook Live and watch remotely on YouTube. My name is Holly, and it is truly an honor and a pleasure to welcome you to our Sunday celebration service. We are a New Thought spiritual community, all-inclusive to all the spiritual truths from all of the world religious traditions and spiritual paths. We focus on the philosophy of science of mind, which was developed in the early 20th century by writer and lecturer Reverend Dr. Ernest Holmes, who developed a fresh way for us to look at ourselves and how we fit in the world. We honor all people from every background, all races, sexual orientations, gender expressions, and spiritual paths. No matter who you are or where you are on your journey of faith, you are always welcome here. If you're here with us for the first time, please raise your hand and allow us to properly greet you. Yay! We are delighted to have all of you here with us today. A gentle reminder to please silence your phones. Yay! Yay.
Thank you, Holly. So this will be our centering music. Kind of set the intention for today. And keeping with what I've been doing the last few weeks, this is a song about the change of seasons. It was a season of transition, a season of true loss, and the eternal contradiction between the spring and winter's frost. It was a time before renewal. I can't remember what it's worth. There was denial and refusal, and finally rebirth. Let the tree fall, let the river flow, and when the time comes, change the things you have the strength to, accept what you cannot. Pray to know the difference and give it all you've got. When the wheel comes full circle around these days and nights sublime, it serves us to remember all things come and go in time. So let the tree fall, let the river flow, and when the time comes, just let go. Just let go. You cannot change a raging river or the tides that ebb and flow, but if you reach down deep inside your heart, you'll find the strength to just let go and let the tree fall. It wasn't just the things she taught me, it was the way her life was lived, the sacred joy she carried into everything she did. And I remember what she told me about these seasons that we live. She said, love is all that matters, and in the end, you must forgive. And let the tree fall, let the river flow, and when the time comes, when the time comes, when the time comes, just let go. Just let go. Just let go. Just let go.
So inviting us to breathe in the divine, sacred, and holy breath. We breathe that in together. And with our exhalation, let's release and surrender all that does not match all that is divine. Just let that go with your exhalation. Again, we breathe in the divine, sacred, and holy breath. And with our exhalation, release and surrender all that does not match all that is sacred. Just let it go. Let it go through the soles of your feet. Let it go through the pores of your skin. Let it go back to Gaia, Mother Earth, to recycle, repurpose, refresh, restore, make new. Once again, we breathe in the divine, sacred, and holy breath. With our exhalation, we release and surrender all that does not match all that is holy. Let it go. Inviting you to bless and release, bless and release, bless and release all that no longer serves you for your highest and best good. When you leave here, you need not take it with you. You can leave it here to be repurposed and refreshed into something greater and higher. And as we return to our normal breathing pattern, we're reminded that this power and presence that created the mountains, the seas, the galaxies, the stars, the skies, the planet, the oceans, layers known and unknown, created me, perfect, whole, and complete, created Al, perfect, whole, and complete, created Rosemary, perfect, whole, and complete, Terry and Ellen, each of us, whole, perfect, and complete. The family that's visiting today and hopefully will attend, Eleanor, Celine, those are the kids, and Mason and Rosella. So we know that each is a blessing and an emanation of the Most High God. There's nothing missing, lacking, needing, nor wanting in any of us. That's the truth. That Spirit put each hair on our head. Imagine that. And knows us that intimately and that personally. And so we come to places like this because we unify with this power and presence. It's from unity that I speak my word. Knowing that nothing is withheld from any of us, that it is our only job to open, to be more receptive to the receiving of the all good that God is in, through, and as our very life. So how much good will you take with you now? Emma Curtis Hopkins, founder in Science of Mind, would say, it's your good and you ought to have it. And so if you believe in that, just say it with me out loud together as an affirmation within this prayer. It's my good and I proclaim it. It's my good and I proclaim it now. And it's from this place of receptivity that I speak a word of blessing about this service as it continues to unfold with ease and grace, with a sense of surprise and even joy. And so as we do each week, we pray about those who have called our prayer ministries, and then we start with ourselves. So if you're comfortable, just say your own name out loud in the sanctuary space. Brother Mark, Morgan, Chewiwi, Snowball, and Ed on their way. And now let's call forth those names that we're holding about prayer this day. We don't pray for anything, we're praying about it. We already have it, we're praying about it. If we didn't have it, then we would pray for it. So knowing that we have it, we're praying about it so it can unfold in a bigger and bolder and brighter way than at any other point in time. Speak the names of those now that we're holding about prayer this day. Torres family, Chitjian family, Akmachan family, Gomez family. We're going to speak a special word of blessing for Vardan in the Ukraine. He's looking for relationship. I can't tell from the note if he's already in a relationship or is looking for the relationship. And so either way, we're going to see Vardan as a magnet for his highest and best good. And speaking about relationships, especially romantic type of relationships, we know that we're magnetic beings, and so we can only attract what we are. So there's that. And so we also pray about peace each week here. We pray about peace. And we must first find it within ourselves before we can offer it to another. And then we're going to take it to the world. So if you could breathe in with me your very highest idea of peace. We're going to exhale it out through the double doors, which are wide open, ×2. We're going to send it through the rooftop of the sanctuary space. This highest idea of peace now, through first ourselves, our family units, our biological families, wherever they are, and our families that we've created, our support systems, all sentient beings, all the fur babies are blessed and a blessing. And see this peace now throughout Redlands. It's going to go through all the freeways at the same time. So it's going to go up to the mountains. It's going to go to the seas. It's now going to pervade from the state of California throughout the entirety of the United States. See it go to the galaxies and the cosmos, known and unknown. And now see this idea of peace, this energetic frequency, reach all those places in struggle, conflict, and strife, right here, right now. See a peace shield, a hermetic peace shield drop over the Ukraine from every city, village, and town, border to border, north to south, east to west. See that with me, where only peace may pass that area. See peace in the Sudan. See peace in the Middle East, see peace in the Gaza Strip, see peace in Armenia, see peace in all areas in struggle, conflict, and strife. See with me in your mind's eye humanitarian aid now reach food, water, shelter, critical supplies, medications to all those that have not yet received what's most needed in this instant and in this moment. See a miracle happen, because in spirit, miracles are ordinary. See them happening now. See world leaders change their minds and policy positions toward and for and about peace now. No explanation wanted or needed. And see this highest idea of peace hold. Stand with me on this rock of truth and knowing, and join me in not being moved nor swayed from this place so we can feel it for every sentient being. We connect now in trillions and trillions of energy units of peace through every other church or synagogue, temple, mosque, anywhere where the highest word about prayer is spoken. We connect to those, magnify and multiply those energetic frequency units for and about peace now. So peace must have its full sway. And I bless the rest of the service. I bless Al for his amazing inspirational music. I bless David in the sound booth, all those watching remotely, the board of trustees meeting that happens later, the birthday party that's happening tomorrow for Ellen. The birthday parties that Bob is going to later, same for me in the OC. Know that Spirit knows the last words on each of our prayers before we speak the last word. Doesn't that feel good to know? So we are never alone. We always have this two or more gathered consciousness where it's the universe's great pleasure to grant you every single attribute of Spirit, every single attribute of God is yours right here and right now. There's nothing to do. There's only to be. Are you willing to be it? Then I release my word to the law of life, which only knows to say yes, 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 yes. You are the beloved in whom Spirit is well pleased. And say with me, I am the beloved in whom Spirit is well pleased. And Al will ask you,
Are you?
And again, we affirm for Al, I am the beloved in whom Spirit is well pleased. This is the truth. I let it be. And together we say, and so it is. Holly is our board member. Will come up for the reading of the day. You are both the vice president and secretary of the board. Is that true? You want that?
Holy.
This is the quiet. Which one do I use? This one? Okay. This is called The Quiet Return by Carolyn Stratton. There comes a time when you stop searching for where you belong and instead begin to remember, not through striving or reaching, but through softening, through the quiet act of listening to the rhythm that has always been within you. You begin to see that peace is not something you must chase. It's something that meets you when you stop running from yourself. You realize that every heartbreak, every disappointment, every unanswered prayer was not the end of your story, but the slow unfolding of you becoming. The soul does not grow through perfection. It grows through the courage to keep opening when it would be easier to close, through the grace to see beauty even in the ashes, and through the willingness to forgive, not to excuse what hurt you, but to free yourself from the weight of carrying it. There is a quiet strength that comes when you stop explaining your softness, when you no longer need to prove the depth of your care. In that stillness, you start to trust that what is truly meant for you will never need to wound you to stay. It will meet you in truth, move you in honesty, and hold you in peace. You do not need to fix the past to walk in grace. You only need to walk with love, a love that begins with you. And as you do, the world begins to unfold differently. The same sky feels wider, the same heart feels lighter, the same path that felt uncertain once begins to shimmer with quiet knowing. This is how you return, not as who you were, but as who you were always meant to be, whole, unhurried, and unafraid of your own light. Carolyn Stratton.
Nice. Thank you, Holly. So sometimes we have readings like that are thoughtful and sweet and kind and quiet. And sometimes we just have to say things out loud. Like, it's getting better every minute, getting better every day, getting better every minute, getting better every day. Well, I know a man, he's got more troubles than you do, lives his life mouth to hand, like an Indian guru, and he never complains, and he never looks back, no, no. And when he talks about tomorrow, it's a matter of fact. It's getting better every minute, getting better every day, getting better every minute, getting better every day. Well, I read the news and I watch the TV, and it gives me the blues, and sometimes heebie-jeebies. There's a channel of peace being sent from above, and it brings us this message on the wings of a dove. What is it? It's getting better every minute, getting better every day, getting better every minute, and getting better every day. It's getting better every minute, getting better every day, and getting better every minute, getting better every day. If we're wise, we surely know what we feed will always grow. And so I walk through my life, I do my best to be cheerful, 'cause I know it's a choice, so much better than fearful. So when my friends smile and say, well, how you doing today? Well, I I will choose to answer in a positive way. Like, it's getting better every minute, getting better every day, getting better every minute, getting better every day. You can sing that with me. It's getting better every minute, woo, getting better every day, yeah, yeah, yeah. Getting better every minute, it's getting better every day. One more time. It's getting better every minute, yeah, yeah, yeah. Getting better every day, ooh, getting better every minute, it's getting better every day.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the incomparable Al Yankee. What do you think about that? Do you believe it? It sounded like a cha-cha. We can cha-cha that. It's getting better every minute, every day. You ready? Let's all do that. It's getting better every minute. Are you feeling better every minute? Let's say it together. I'm getting better every minute. Every minute of the day. Cha-cha-cha. Can you cha-cha? All right, we're going to start with the video clip. I'm going to introduce myself because there's new people. My name is Brother Mark. I'm a practitioner emeritus, which means I studied science of mind teachings. I graduated in the year 2000, so I've served centers in Southern California since the year 2000. So welcome. Church. Exclamation point. Teach anything that's magic or nothing that has to do with any kind of crafts. It's the power of prayer, right? We're energetic frequencies. So we create. We are spirit in form and in flesh. So we are each creative beings. Do you believe that? So if you want to create something new, then we need to wipe out or erase any patterns that may be in our subconscious, which is the middle. It's spirit, soul, body. The middle it's also seed, soil, plant. And so what's in the middle? What's in our soil? These could be old tapes. They could be old wounds from either how we were raised. It could be from a prior relationship. It could be from prior workplaces. And are we able to weed out the garden of our subconscious mind so that we can create something fresh and new depending on what we want to create? Does that sound fair? Today's talk is about what? Spiritual growth. Every talk that's ever been done from this pulpit should have been about spiritual growth, right? And we're going to talk again next month. It was almost the same topic that came out, and evolution, because if we're stagnant, we will not evolve, right? So I love the seeker level, which said grab a book, take a workshop, check out a video online, go to a class. We have a lending library in the back. I'm inviting everybody by the end of the day, take a look back there. See if you're called to something. There is a section on homes, which is science of mind based. See if you're called to take out a book. And sometimes you just need a page or two. You don't always need to memorize a whole entire book, right? In fact, if you're getting the science of mind text, it's a big text. I'm going to say I've never read it like a novel. I always read it from the glossary. I get a lot from the definition of certain words. Sometimes I'll just open it at random. Have you ever done that with the spiritual book? You can open it up at random, and it'll be the page that's necessary for that moment.
It's called bibliomancy.
Bibliomancy, according to Ellen. And I kind of like this clip because it mentioned the tarot. Did you see that twice? It mentioned tarot and high priestess. So I want to even go back before I go forward to the reading. Were you all listening when Holly said this line in the reading by Carolyn Stratton? The soul does not grow through perfection. It grows through the courage to keep opening when it would be easier to close. Through the grace to see beauty even in the ashes. And through the willingness to forgive, not to excuse what hurt you, but to free yourself from the weight of carrying it. Is everybody still with me? If that's all you take when you leave here today, I'll be a happy man. I will be a happy man. So I want to stick to the topic because there's other things that we might talk about at the end, a couple holidays that are either today or tomorrow or the next day, but I'll try to remember to mention those. I want to stick to this topic of spiritual growth. What's happening when you hear those words? Do you get afraid? Say it again. It's exciting. What happens when I say the word spiritual growth to you? What does it do physically or mentally, emotionally, psychologically? Go inward. Rosemary says go inward. Yeah. Revelation. Right. And where do revelations come from?
The soul.
They come from the soul. They're a reminder. And also a revelation is different for each of us. So I want everyone to have the Asian words today, like inspiration, perspiration, revelation, manifestation, demonstration, realization, proclamation, declaration. So when we're speaking our word in prayer, we're empowering that word, right? Right? And then all we do in our prayer work is we speak it, and then we say that anything that is heretofore blocked or hindered, deferred, denied, or delayed, its highest expression or its will being done, we remove those barriers from having any power, and then just walk around with great expectancy that it's done, that it's good, that it's so. Does that make sense? All right. So, spiritual growth. What else do I need to talk to you about it? Did everybody find where you were in the 7? If you looked in the clip, did you find where you think you might be? Hopefully none of you are in the mundane, which was the first one. But there is a song lyric. I don't think you would even be at a center. You wouldn't have gotten dressed and showered and come to a place with other like-minded people. There is a song lyric, though, that is a Ricky Beyer song lyric, that they're walking around sleeping, dreaming they're awake. I think there's a certain percentage. It said a high percentage stays in that level throughout a lifetime. Because in spiritual growth, it's all about your free will, is it not? I'm going to repeat it because I only got like a few people going, yeah. In spiritual growth, it's all about your free will. Is it not? No one's going to make you take a class. No one's going to make you go to a spiritual center. No one's going to make you grow. No one's going to make you abundant if you don't want to be abundant. No one's going to make you joy-filled if you don't want to be joy-filled. Actually, I don't know that anybody can. But if you'd like to experience all the goodness that is encoded already within your own DNA, I'm going to highly encourage your connection to it to be even stronger than at any other point in time in your life. All the hands.
We go to the gym to bulk up.
Yeah.
Spiritually bulk.
There we go. It's spiritual. That's right. I do that all the time from here. You just want to see my bicep because I didn't do it this week. You can come touch it later. And we'll do a cha-cha-cha. So the thing is, like, dang, especially as one is on the planet longer, everything gravity goes, like, it takes me a lot more to get to what I'm doing now than it did when I was like many years ago, right? So it's a practice. This is a spiritual practice. We are building a spiritual muscle. The times that you build your faith by your belief in your own spoken word and prayer, by reaching out to others to pray about you. That's what a practitioner does. The practitioner sees the truth beyond the appearance. Is that right, Audrey? What else do we see? Do you remember? You do. As a practitioner, what else are we trained to do? Is there anything? Yes, very good. So Audrey's saying to encourage openness and to encourage awareness, and has been a practitioner for 40 plus more years, right? Something like that. So you know what's interesting? Do you know who we're praying about when we're praying and you think it's about you? What's that? No, it's about us. The only prayer I've ever done is to know the truth about the person about whom I'm praying. So before I go into a space or a room, like, can you imagine when you're called? Like, there's only been a few times I've been called to like a hospital room. Maybe somebody's going to make their transition to the next part of their life, right? I can't just go in there. I have to anchor myself before I go. You can do that wherever we go, especially as the holidays are coming up. Maybe it would be a very wise practice for us to anchor ourselves before we go to a place that may be challenging for us, if we're labeling it as that. So I always do that, and then I try not to, there's that line from the commercials, never let them see you sweat, right? And in truth, I might be all the way, like, there's been some sessions that I've had with people that I don't know that I met. I've been like all the way, like the first thing I do when I get home is take all these clothes off, wash and scrub my face, pretend I, never did anything that day, and I start over. Because I don't want to have anything on me. Just any energetic on me. Just like when you go to a massage therapist, I always think about this, don't you? They're releasing some of the pains that are ancient pains in your body. And of course, they must have some process to go through where they ground themselves, right, before they could see or be helpful to another person. I wanted to tell you something as quickly as I can, because it was kind of a story that happened recently about using all your spiritual growth and not really knowing like what you were going to be doing in that moment. We had a magnificent session with the Ukraine, the practitioners, and what an honor. They asked me to be in a room with them on Zoom, and it was interpreted to English. And I had no idea what the session was going to be about. And it was a guy that they met who's not even a practitioner, not even a practitioner student. His name is Vardon. I was telling you, we prayed about him, right? He requested prayer. And it was a client session. They wanted to see a client session led by Brother Mark. I had no idea. And so if you could have seen me after the session, I was like, how did that go? Because it was actually 90 minutes. I didn't know, because it was interpreted as well to English. And I had no idea I thought they just wanted to chit chat about, being a practitioner or whatever. I had no idea that it was going to be a client session in. And so what I want to do is I'm going to share with you the prayer. He requested a prayer, and I'm going to leave it here in case you want to take a photograph of it later with your cell phone. It's a 2-page prayer. It follows all the steps. And it was what I always do with all of them is, and I was trained, and I think in your spiritual growth we can share this, is if somebody asks about prayer, we do it immediately. We don't do it later. Is this on still?
Wait. Switch to the other one. I'll change the battery.
Oh, you will? Is that what we have to do to get a battery? Thank you. So, what was I saying? Yeah, we're trained to do it immediately. Does that make sense? That's good, isn't it? So what I want to say to everybody as part of your spiritual growth, like when you know somebody is seeking a prayer, I say do it immediately. And then if they want a written prayer, what I said to them is it may take up to 24 hours for you to receive the written prayer. Because I don't rush that. I just let that be in my conscious awareness, and then within 24 hours, I create it in writing and send it. And what you could do is create your own prayers. And if you want some input or guidance, bring them, and I'll work with you on those. There's no wrong way to pray. Does everybody knows that, right? I think is it Meister Eckhart that said, gratitude is prayer sufficient? Pretty sure it was. Somebody said that. I'm going to attribute it to Meister Eckhart. Gratitude is prayer sufficient? All right, so what else is there to say about spiritual growth? From Holmes' Practical Application of the Science of Mind, page 49. The latent divinity within us stirs our imagination, and because of its insistent demand, impels and compels our growth. It is back of every invention, it proclaims itself through every creative endeavor, and will, when permitted, create a new world in which war, poverty, sickness, and famine will have disappeared. I want that. Were you going to say something?
Earlier you were talking about DNA.
Yeah, DNA.
What I call DNA is divine nature activation.
Okay, divine nature activation. I love it. And you come up with whatever acronyms work for you to be inspired, right? Very good. Thank you, Ellen. Okay. So, from the wisdom teaching of Tao, the Taoism. In Tao, the Tao, it's understood as the hidden womb of life, the unseen depth from which all things arise, to which they return, the quiet, the fertile beneathness that nourishes the world beneath appearances, like roots under soil or stillness beneath movement. The Lao Tzu taught that the most powerful forces are subtle and unseen, emerging not from what is visible, but from a deeper, mysterious ground. All things arise from being. Being arises from non-being. Non-being is not absence, but the vital origin of life. Roots, darkness, decay, and silence are not endings, but beginnings. Just as we remove our shoes to meet the living earth, Taoism invites us to rest in the deeply hidden, to feel the pulse beneath appearances, and to remember that what sustains life is often unseen, humble, and sacred.
Unseen, humble, and sacred.
Did you get it? Very good. So it kind of reminds me, and we say this a lot from here, I don't mean to be trite about it, but imagine what's happening inside a cocoon in the chrysalis. I think every one of us has gone through some kind of cocooning. Some of us may even be in parts of it now.
My mom says metamorphosis.
Your mama says metamorphosis. Go Terry. Yeah, because you know what happens, right? Like We have to wait for the wing to fully expand within the cocoon to break free from the cocoon to fly. Everybody has that, right? If we try to encourage it or help it, it's not going to go very well. Right? So we have to, this is where in spiritual growth, where we build our faith and we trust, it's because we're practicing. And the first 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 times that you're able to manifest something for yourself, about yourself, it's a feeling tone that you get, right? It's more than testosterone or it's more than all the things that are the feeling good feelings. You're building faith. It's a practice. Your life is a practice. Your life is a spiritual practice. What do you think about that? All right, here we go. So I'm going to try to find something, and then there's a couple other things, and we'll go to the ending. So this is interesting, also from Holmes. It's called Take the High Road to Happiness. It says, the wick of your individual life runs deep into the oil of pure being. I love that. The wick, it's like if we were these candles, right? The wick of your individual life runs deep into the oil of pure being. No matter what confusion appears at the surface of your life, there's always a place of calm at the center of your being. No matter how turbulent the waves may be on the ocean of your experience, beneath there is a changeless peace. Also from Holmes, The Power of an Idea, page 70. The conscious mind is self-aware and creative, but beneath the conscious mind is the subconscious mind, which is a deeper layer of creativity. In this deep subconscious area, we have laid down thought patterns, and these beliefs, these ideas, these feelings, these hopes, these doubts, and these fears make up what attracts the experiences of our lives. From Holmes, page 15, in a work entitled Light. In all forms of healing, all that can be done is to let an inner light flow to restore us to our original pattern of perfection. Everybody caught that? That's kind of an important one where I want to repeat it. When we come to places like this, all this is a spiritual chiropractic without me touching you or without Al touching you. Because where Al's touching you, or hopefully where I'm touching you, is like in your own space, right? Without... But it's an invisible chiropractic, right? So let me read that again. In all forms of healing, all that can be done is to let an inner light flow to restore us to our own original pattern of perfection. Did everybody catch it? Did you catch it? All right. For Jean. In all forms of healing, all that can be done is to let an inner light flow to restore us to our original pattern of perfection. So when I was praying with Vardon and all the practitioners in the Zoom room, I gave all the practitioners in the Zoom room the assignment that Audrey mentioned, to see all of them, to see Vardon in a creative, expressive field that's already wholeness and healing. He was looking to pray about joy. And I said, Vardon, the joy is always there. It's for us, our only work is to allow it, and then we can connect to it. All the categories of spirit, including joy, they're always happening. It could be abundance, wealth, divine right health, wholeness, divine right housing, divine right transportation. It doesn't matter what it is. Divine right work, divine romantic relationship, divine marriages, divine family relationships. They're always happening in the eternal. It's for us just to allow the inner light, through our own spiritual growth, through our own decisions, choices, free will, spiritual path, to align with it. So if the only prayer we ever did was let the divine light have its full sway in me, as me, through me, to align with all of my good, I'll take that. Should we say that? What did I just say? I don't know. Okay, I call forth for divine light to have its full sway in me, as me, through me now, to align with the original pattern of my perfection. Boom. That's a mic drop. All right, let's see. There might be a couple other things and we're good. Ralph Waldo Emerson, the Oversoul. We live in succession, in division, in parts and particles. Meantime, within us is the soul of the whole, the wise silence, the universal beauty to which every part and particle is equally related, the eternal one. So you can find the names you want to call spirit for yourself. I love this eternal one. I love the wise silence. Whatever it is that works for you, do that. From 1 Corinthians 2:9 through 11, what no eye has seen, nor ear heard, nor the human heart conceived, what God has prepared for those who love God. 1 Corinthians 3:16, you are God's temple and God's Spirit dwells in you. I love that. If you believe that, let's just say that out loud. I am God's temple. Spirit dwells in me. Does it? I am God's temple. Spirit dwells in me. You want to make your way up? That's a cue that we're going to get to the closing. All right, so does everybody feel like you got some stuff? What'd you get? You got stuff. Are you willing to practice some of the stuff? I'm asking if you're willing to practice some of the stuff. All right. And if you want to take a look, as I said, how a prayer is written or whatever, take a look. It doesn't mean it's perfect. All prayers that you speak out of your mouth are perfect. In a practitioner session, I always try to get the person with whom I'm praying, because I'm not praying for them, right? I'm praying about them. To just say it out of their own mouth so your own solar plexus can hear you. Sometimes all we need to do is kind of give a hug to ourselves. Can we do that? And just say, there. There, divine one. Divine one. Right, because let's be real about this. We need to, for me, I need to hear me sometimes. Declare about myself. Do you feel that? It's one thing for you to listen to somebody else say it about you. It is a totally other thing to have you declare the truth about yourself to yourself. And always include all the energetics of yourself from the age of Eleanor or the age of Celine all the way to our age right now. Because we want to include all of it. A lot of times when we're doing prayer work, it just came through me to say to Vardan, who was told as a child, do you want to hear what happened? I think I'm breaking confidence, but I'm going to say it. When he was young, he was in a room where somebody was making the transition, one of his families. And I think it was his mother who was laughing and joy-filled. And a grandmother, a babushka, said, you shouldn't have joy. And this young man remembered that and never had joy his whole life. So there can be joy in a room that's in transition. I would imagine it's the most joy-filled place. When I was young and I didn't have any of these tools, I lost somebody in my 30s. And when I was coming out of the room, I'll never forget, it was a big, huge Hawaiian dude. He says, what are you crying about? They're the lucky ones. They get to go. And that really struck me. I'm like, wow. And so whatever we've been told, and I worked through in the session, I was proud of myself. I used all my tools. Every ounce of sweat was all the way down to here. Just so you know. And I said, do you know what a videotape is? Do you know what an audio tape is? Take those tapes out and just cut them up. Just, literally buy the tapes and cut them up. And just know that that wasn't true. And then you can ask whatever the hardest thing that ever happened to you is. And I said this too, I said, why and why not? Why can't we laugh? Why can't we have joy? And even though we have to go back in time to get to that, we can still ask over and over and over till we're tired of hearing the question, why or why not? 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 That is how we grow spiritually. We can reflect on things that long ago happened and ask in that moment in time, why or why not did something happen? And you ask it over and over and over and over again until you're simply sick of it. Because each time you answer it, it has less energy. Each time you answer it, it has a less hold. It has less hold to create anything for you in this very present moment. So that was a lot more than I thought I would say. Let's see. We're going to acknowledge, I think there was a couple holidays, just we'll acknowledge them and we'll go to the closing. Veterans Day is November 11th, right? Your mom is a vet, Terry? Thank you. Thank you to everyone for your service. Any other vets? Thank you for your service. To Bob, thank you. Thank you to Mason. Thank you everyone who's serving, is watching remotely and has served. So that's the 11th hour on the 11th day of the 11th month in 1918. It was initially named Armistice Day. And it was established as a federal holiday in 1938. After World War II and the Korean War in 1954, the holiday was renamed Veterans Day. So thank you and your families for your service. And it's in the spiritual reflection of Veterans Day, it reminds us that peace is not accidental. It is protected, nurtured, and sometimes paid for in ways unseen. So we thank you all for your service. Then today is called World Freedom Day. Did everybody know that? It was established by President George W. in 2001 to commemorate the fall of the Berlin Wall and the subsequent collapse of the communist governments in Eastern Europe. It's a reminder of the struggle for liberty and significance of democratic freedoms. So when I remember traveling back in the 90s to Berlin, they used to sell pieces of the Berlin Wall in I think I have it somewhere. Because it was all filled with graffiti. And somebody was smart enough to take all the rubble and put it in little bags and sell it. But it's interesting, isn't it? So it's the spiritual reflection on that. It's a powerful reminder that the deepest revolutions don't always begin in places or parliaments. Sometimes they start in the human heart with one brave decision at a time. And when the Berlin Wall fell, it didn't crumble because some grand machine rolled it with force. It was chipped away piece by piece by ordinary citizens who became tired of separation. Sound good? All right, I'm going to the closing. Everybody with me? Yes. All right, thank you for your time and attention. The closing is by Mary Ann Byrne, and then you're all welcome to stay for fellowship and food if you like. We just got even more full. So I love that. And you know what? When we were singing the opening songs, did anybody realize that as we were singing the opening songs, all the lyrics were coming true as all the people were coming in? That was amazing to watch. This was the biggest day where that happened. Where all the lyrics, next time pay attention to all the lyrics, and all the beautiful families came in together, all different, everything. Like, look around. Are you guys not beautiful? Just say, I am beautiful. Now say to somebody else 3 times, you are beautiful. You are beautiful, you are beautiful, you are beautiful. All right, and if you want to just do something, you can.
I just got to say, Mark, I came walking through over here twice, before and after, and there's a real girl power thing going on over here.
Listen, I'm surprised you survived it.
I felt it. I definitely felt it.
So it's funny that Al said that because there's this divine feminine power, right? Yes, and I want to tell you too, speaking of Ukraine, we've never had more than 20% male energy on any of the calls. In the 3+ years we've been on those calls. So if anybody wants to join in on the meditation calls about Ukraine and for peace, it's twice a day. You can see the link in your bulletin. So this is the closing for today. It's called Endings and Tender New Beginnings. It's written by Mary Ann Byrne on Spirit of a Hippie, which is again on Facebook. Shining brightly in the evening sky, the November moon drifts low. A lantern over fields stripped bare. A quiet guide through the dark night of loss. It marks endings, fallen leaves, fading light, yet in its radiant glow, a promise. Watch, prepare, hold fast. For what waits beyond the darkness Shadows stretch like memory, and the wind whispers of change, of absence, of silence, of hearts reshaped. A cycle turning from decay to renewal, from sorrow to hope. Under the moon's steady gaze, we find our balance, gather the fragile threads of our tattered hearts, and trust that with all endings come tender new beginnings. And so it is. Thank you, everybody. Much love.
It's getting better every minute, getting better every day, getting better every minute, getting better every day.
Cha-cha-cha. All right, it's now time for the offering. The ushers are coming forth. It's time for our conscious giving. And just know that the same portal from which we give is the same portal from which we receive. If you would like to give extra after the offering, the landscape project is being collected in the lucite box. That's up front to do the front and side of our sanctuary space. So if you only want to say an affirmation if you agree with it and believe it. So it goes like this. Read the lines first. If you agree with it, join me in this. From the love of pure spirit within me, I bless this gift. I send it forth to heal and bless and prosper. It is evidence of my faith and my belief. It does great work in the world, and it returns to me multiplied abundantly. And so it is.
Thank you for giving, and thank you for receiving. Thank you for being who you are. Thank you for breathing. Thank you for believing. And thank you for being who you are. The universe is flowing with love that's ever growing. You are the vessel of that love. So thank you for caring, and bless you for your sharing. Thank you for being who you are. Thank you for being who you are.
And if you're watching remotely, follow the instruction for David, that David will put in the link. You can give. If you're unable to attend, you can give remotely. So I invite the congregation to outstretch our hands toward the offerings received. See them magnify and multiply. This place has been serving Redlands for 70 years. Can you believe it? And I'm glad you found us today. May it be here another 70 years. Together we say, and so it is. All right. Can we do 2 bars of a happy birthday to Ellen and all those November birthdays? Who was the other card for, Audrey? Who was the second birthday card for? Who was the other birthday? Okay, who is it? Holly. We're going to sing later for you. We'll do her later, but we're doing the November birthdays. Happy. Ready?
Happy birthday
to you, Ellen.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear. Happy birthday to you.
All right. And Holly will come forth for announcements. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for your time and attention. Thank you for making it to your spiritual center, Antoinette and family. There we go.
Announcements for today. Please join Jim Crump, who leads the book study of Tao Te Ching on Monday, November 17th, 6 to 9 p.m. here. You are also invited to attend the Almanac Variety Show, and Phil has 1 minute to share. Oh my God, you only have 30 seconds. I forgot. quickly.
Quickly, time me, Holly. Okay, thank you. November 21st, Friday, right here, the nightclub Almanac. We're going to have some special performers, including Ellen over here is going to deliver the news report. And we've got Al Yankee in the show doing some of his greatest hits. We've also got Gilman Carver, and this is the way I raise some money for this place. I thought of another shun word for you, Mark. Reflection, concentration, donation. So there you go. All right. Yeah.
Let's keep that one.
And thank you. And I do this every time I make the mistake of watching the nightly news. So join us, please. It'll be a lot of fun on November 21st, right here. Dogs for Dogs, hot dogs, and a great show. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Bill.
So potluck at 5:30 and showtime at 6:30. And save the date, Friday, December 12th, for our Christmas concert and fundraiser to benefit both of our sister centers in Cherkasky and Biblioteka, Ukraine. Thank you to our music director, Gilman Carver, and Al Yankee, and all the musicians who devote their time and their great talents. 100% of the proceeds 100% of the proceeds raised will arrive in Ukraine prior to Christmas. You are now invited to rise up for the closing song. Thank you for being here for this. Yay!
If there's any more shakers left, pass them out. Whew. Hit the wrong button here. I used to think I'd always be alone, separate, misunderstood. I spend my days in quiet desperation, but on the outside things looked good. Then I discovered the error of my thinking, the lie at the base of all my fears. So simple that it turned my world around. Oh, why did it take so many years? Now I am walking with my eyes wide open. I am knowing with my mind wide open. I am loving with my heart wide open. I am walking with my eyes wide open. I am walking with my eyes wide open. I am knowing with my mind wide open. I am loving with my heart wide open. There is no separation, no matter what it looks like. No separation, no matter what they say. There's no separation except what I imagine. And I imagine separation has gone away. Ain't no more. Never was, really. Now I am walking. Let me hear you say. Pretty good. I am walking with